Hello students, yesterday we have discussed the refraction through a lens or spherical surfaces and what is the lens formula and how can we derive it. Tomorrow we will discuss more about the table which summarizes the nature and position of the image formed of any object which is placed at different points which I have seen earlier. So in this table you are seeing that the position of the object in the first column, second column contains position of the image, third column relative size of the image, and fourth is nature of the image. In first column you are seeing that when object is placed at infinity, then the position of the image is formed at f2, that is second focus of the lens, and the size of the this is table for the image formed by a convex lens only. Okay, all these 6 conditions are applied for convex lens only, and 2 different cases applied for concave lens are given in the next table. So let us first discuss about the convex lens, the image formed with the help of convex lens and different position of the object. So if we take the object at infinity, then the position of the image formed will be at focus f2, and what will be the relative size of the image? This will be the highly diminished and point sized. Okay, and the nature of the image will be real and inverted. Now if the object is placed beyond 2f, it means away from the twice of the focus. It means the first radius of curvature, the distance of the object is taken as greater than the radius of curvature of first surface. Okay, so the position of the image will obtain as between f2 and 2f2. It means second focus and twice of second focus. In between that the position of the image will form, and the relative size of the image is diminished or smaller. Now nature of the image is real and inverted also, and if we take the object at twice of f, 2f, then the position of the image is found at twice of f. Okay, that is the size of the image will be equal to same size, and the nature of the image is real and inverted. And if the object is placed between focus and twice focus, it means focal length and twice of the focal length means f1 and f2, then we are obtained the image formed with the help of a convex lens of such type of object is beyond 2f2, and the size of the image is enlarged, it means larger than the object, and the nature of the image is real and inverted. If we talk about the fifth case, that is if the object is placed at focus, then the position of the image formed by the convex lens is found at infinity, and the relative size of the image is infinitely large, or we can say that highly enlarged. Okay, in this case also the nature of the image is real and inverted. Now if we talk about the sixth case, in which we can take the object between focus f1 and optical center O, then the position of the image will be on the same side of the lens as the object. It means in which direction object is placed from the lens, in that direction the object will the image will formed, and in this case the relative size of the image is enlarged, it means larger than the object, and the nature of the image is virtual and erect. You have seen that in all the 6 cases, only in one case, when object is placed between focus and pole, then the nature of the image is virtual and erect, and all other case the nature of the image is always real and inverted. Okay, this is all about the image formed with the help of a convex lens of any object placed at different 6 positions. Now if you talk talk about the image formed with the help of a concave lens, then we can summarize a second table like this. This is the position, nature and relative size of the image formed with the concave lens for various positions of the object. In this table you are seeing that when first case is taken as object placed at infinity, then the position of the image is at focus f1 and the relative size of the image is highly diminished, it means point sized, okay, and the nature of the image is virtual and direct. And you have also seen that when object is placed between infinity and optical center, it means at any finite point, a finite position from the lens, then the position of the image is always found between the focus and optical center, and the relative size of the image is diminished, it means very small in comparison to the size of the object, and the nature of the image is also virtual and erect. So you are seeing that in both the cases concave lens always form the virtual and erect image of any object. Okay, this is a simple table for the image formed with the help of a concave lens. Further we have discussed what is the formula for the lens, and we have found that the formula for the lens is 1 upon v minus 1 upon u equal to 1 upon f, and on the basis of this formula we have solved different types of numerical problem. Now today we will discuss more about the magnification. Okay, magnification by a lens. We know that the magnification produced by a lens similar to that for spherical mirrors is defined as the ratio of the height of the image and the height of the object. It means if we represent the magnification produced by any lens with the symbol m, then m can be expressed as height of the image divided by height of the object. So if we take the height of the object is h and the height of the image is h dash, then m can be expressed as height of the image, that is h dash, divided by height of the object, that is h. So this will be equal to m equal to h dash by h. Okay, now magnification produced by a lens is also related to the object distance u and the image distance v. This relation can be given by the formula m equal to h dash by h equal to v by u. This is simple relation. This can easily obtained with the help of a simple comparison of the two triangles formed between the object and the image via lens. So with the help of this formula let us solve different types of numerical problem given in your textbook. If you take the first example 10.3, then in this example the question is a concave lens has focal length of 15 centimeter. Then at what distance should the object from the lens be placed so that it forms an image at 10 centimeter from the lens? Also find the magnification produced by the lens. So a concave lens always forms a virtual erect image of the same side of the object. We know it very carefully that concave lens always form erect and virtual image and always same side of the object. So the image distance always taken as negative, focal length of the concave lens always taken as negative, object distance will also be negative, but it cannot be given in the question, it has to find out. So if we apply the lens formula, that is 1 upon v minus 1 upon u equal to 1 upon f, then if we replace transpose the value of 1 upon u and 1 upon f either side of the equal sign, then we find out 1 upon u equal to 1 upon v minus 1 upon f. If we put the value of v and f with sign in the above formula, then we can easily find out what will be the value of u, and after putting this we have found that the value of u is equal to minus 30 centimeter. Okay, now it is given that the object distance is 30 centimeter, then what will be the position of the image? So our position of the position of the image formed with the help of lens. So with the help of magnification, v by u can be taken as m equal to minus 10 by minus 30, that is 1 by 3. So m equal to plus 0.33. It means the magnification, what is the magnification? The positive 0.33, it is the magnification. It means since magnification m has a value less than 1, it means 0.33, it implies that the size of the object image is smaller than the size of the object, and plus sign indicates that the image is erect and virtual. Okay, and the m equal to 1 by 3 indicates that the size of the object is 3 times larger than that of the image. It means the image is 1/3 of the object. Okay, now you can solve similarly the example 10.4, 10.5 and so on. Tomorrow we will discuss what is the power of a lens. Okay, thank you.